Hey, this is Mike with the Studio for Teaching and Learning Innovation. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to log into Panopto and edit subtitles. So the first thing I want to do is I'll go to Panopto at William & Mary, and that's panopto.wm.edu. And when I get there, it'll ask me to sign in, and I'll do that. There's a pull down. Don't choose Panopto here, just stick with Blackboard. And I'll say sign in. And I'll log into Blackboard here with my William & Mary credentials. And once I've logged in, I'll of course need to double authenticate, and I'll just have them call me. And once I've authenticated, I'll be logged into the Panopto page. And it'll look a little bit different than the Blackboard page. And you'll notice I have some menu options on the left-hand side here. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to Browse. And then if you go to My Folders here at the top, you'll see all the different folders that you have access to. And find the folder that you want to change the subtitles in, and rather the video that you want to change the subtitles in, you choose the right folder. So I'll go to, let's go to my Call 300 campus page. So I've got all of these files, and I can edit any of them. So I'm going to go to the edit button here in this Claude Steele file. So now once I've chosen edit, I'll click on captions here. And if there are no captions, I can import the captions. I can import automatic captions, or chances are if it came from Zoom, it will have captions, and you can just check those against the ones that you have. So I could click Import Captions, and it'll just create those captions for me. And this might take a second once you've clicked on the Import Automatic Captions button, but just be patient. And then now there are those automatic captions. So now I can start listening to it.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for coming today. I know this first week, full week of classes is always a very busy one, so I appreciate your giving your time for this sort of kickoff to our planning of the Call 350.
So now I notice it's not Call 350, it's Call 350, so I can just fix that. So I'll click in that box there, and I'll just type in Call 350. And then I can continue playing.
Of the Call 350 development, and we've got, the CLA has a number up.
And it's not the file, it's the CLA, so I'm going to change that to CLA. And then I'll just click away from there, and it'll just make those changes automatic. And if I click on any of the options here, it'll take me, if I click on any of the caption areas, it'll take me back to that area. So if I hit play.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for...
And I can jump to any part that I'd like. So if I wanted to go here, I could listen to that.
Thinking a little bit more directly about how we do this here.
Okay, so now let's talk about protocols. So what we want to do is when you first start your captioning, is what I would suggest is go ahead and do as much as you can, and then when you reach a point where you're done, let's say I've done 10 minutes worth. So when I reach that point, and I haven't gone into this caption yet, I'll just put some asterisks in there. A whole bunch of asterisks. And now I know that's where I left off. And when I go back to that page, I'll find the asterisks, and I'll know I haven't done any of the captioning beyond that. And once I'm done, I'll just hit apply. And you'll see that it's applying the changes. And then once the changes are applied, I can close the editor. And then it's all done. And I can jump back to that folder by up at the top here. Let me pause this. Up at the top here, you'll see the breadcrumbs, and this is at the very top, this is the name of the file. And here's the folder. And if I click on the folder, it'll bring me back to that folder. So one thing that we will need to keep track of is what individual people are working on. And to do that, what we'll do is we'll just change the name of the file. So if you've been given a file to work on, you'll click on Settings, and you can click on Edit the Name. And here's where what I would do is I would put in my initials in bracket, MB, and then I would say -A for assigned, something like that. And then I'll hit Save, and now I know that I'm working on it, and it's been assigned. Now when I'm in process, I'll click on Settings again. I'll click on Edit the Name, and I'll choose W for working on it, and I'll click Save. And now if anyone looks at this, then they'll know, oh, okay, Mike Bloom is working on this thing. And then when I'm done, I'll go back to Settings, I'll go to Edit, and in the name, instead of W, I'll now put a C for completed, and I'll hit Save. And then if somebody needs to go back and check on my work and make sure that it's correct, they can see, oh, that's a C, so it's completed. And then once that's done, whoever's working on it will move it to where it needs to go, or will remove the working title and just move it back to the original title and click Save. And then I'll click X, and that's really all that's involved with the captioning. This has been Mike Bloom with the Studio for Teaching and Learning Innovation. Thanks for watching.